How's it going, all of you amazing YouTubers? So I think I've tried to record this like 3 times already, but anyway, nonetheless, I hope you all are having a amazing, awesome weekend. So basically, today's commentary, I wanted to kind of talk about how Microsoft support kind of sucks big butthole. So I guess in a way it's kind of my fault, but anyway, we'll get into that later. A few months back, I had an Xbox One since it first came out on Christmas and then I ended up returning my Xbox One because it was kind of defective. I didn't like it and it was giving me so many problems and I couldn't even play games on it. So I ended up trading it in and I ended up getting a PS4 in white. A few months went by and all my friends ended up getting an Xbox One that I had on 360 and I kind of felt left out. So I was like, I guess I'll get an Xbox One. But the thing is about that is that I really wanted it in white. Don't know why. I just feel like white looked a little bit better and I have a phone in white, so I wanted to kind of keep the tradition of, me owning white stuff, but yeah, and so I looked everywhere in every store, but they were all sold out. I checked Target, Walmart, GameStops. Like, when I say GameStops, I mean I checked one here, I checked one like 30 minutes from where I live, an hour, so forth. None of them had a white Xbox One, so I was severely disappointed about that. And I mean, I guess it's my fault I didn't have it in stock just because I waited a little bit too long, because I was like, no, I'll wait till the Xbox One gets slimmer and not like a VCR looking. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? I want it. So I went ahead and went to Amazon. They didn't have it on Amazon. I went to Amazon UK, the .co.uk, and they had one available. So I was ecstatic. I was jumping for joy. I ended up spending $500 to get one in white. And once they shipped it to me, I forgot that the adapters weren't the same, so I ended up having to buy a separate power brick from the nearest GameStop, which ended up costing me $70. And that was freaking ridiculous. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was $70 for the power brick. I was crying and dying on the inside. And then later on, I found out it was $30 on the internet. So, yeah, that just shows you how overpriced those bitches are. Anyway, continuing on with the story, the power brick did work for the Xbox One, and you know how Amazon had this 30-day, give back thing, like if it's not working, you give it back, they'll send you a new one. Yeah, on the 32nd day, it started acting up, but I guess it was the power brick, so I ended up buying a new one for $30 online, but it was working perfectly fine for the next 3 months. After 3 months, my Xbox just didn't want to turn on. The power brick was perfectly fine. I tested it out on other Xboxes. It was perfectly fine. It was just that my console just didn't like US power bricks because it was from the UK. Again, my fault because I really wanted a white one and I got it from the UK. So it was kind of like, yeah, I kind of fucked up on that one. So if you guys really want a console from another country and you're living in another country, do not do it. Don't do it. So, what ended up happening is that I contacted Microsoft support, like the chat, and they were really sweet to me. They were like, oh, I'm sorry for your issue, I understand, yada yada yada. And so they said that I had to pay $144 because it was an out-of-region console. I flipped the fudge out. I was like, are you serious? I spent $7 on a new power brick. I spent $500 on this console. It's not even 3 months old, and you're telling me I have to spend $144 to get this thing repaired. So he's like, oh, I'm so sorry for your issue. They were being really sweet, I had to give it to them. So he called me, he got my credit card information. It was kind of funny because I feel like he was flirting with me. He was complimenting my voice a lot and how it was lovely. And that was kind of awkward. But, after that, he got my billing information, my address. He gave me the little UPS little tracking thing that you have to put on the box before you send it out. That was fine. So I sent out my Xbox. I had to wait around 3 weeks for it to get it back, and I opened the box to be severely disappointed. They had done nothing to my Xbox. Like, I have the letter here. It's right here, and it says, we received your Xbox console with a request for a warranty repair service. However, our support team has tested your console extensively and has found no issues. Because of this, under the terms of your Xbox warranty, no repairs have been made and we are returning the console to you. So basically, they took my money, didn't do shit to my console, repaired it back to me. The console is so broken. Basically, I got the console back and it doesn't want to turn on. Like, it makes a noise that it wants to turn on, but it doesn't turn on. And I feel like this is due to the power brick, but the thing is, since it is a UK console, it requires more voltage to make the Xbox run a little bit smoother or turn on completely. So I feel like that's probably what it is, but they didn't tell me that. They didn't really, you know, explain this to me. They kind of just returned my console back to me, and that was it. They didn't do shit to it. So I ended up contacting Microsoft chat support again, and they said they couldn't do anything to help me. They wouldn't give me my money back. They actually suggested for me to buy a $50 power fucking cord through them, and I was just freaking out. I was flipping out. I was like, you are expecting me to pay $50 for a power cord when I spent $144 repairing, like, sending you guys this console that you didn't do shit to. You know, like, they didn't do shit to my console, and they, you know, they charged me so much money. So I got really upset with the chat support, and they didn't help me, so I ended the chat. And I waited till my mom got home. I was like, Mom, I need you to put the biggest bitchy face you can muster, like, you can come up with, and call the Microsoft support or whatever. So my mom, you know, like, my mom is my hero. She's really good at manipulating people and being so overly so sweet to them. So she got my money back. It was kind of funny because, like, she was talking to the dude, and apparently she told the dude that I was crying, which was kind of funny, but you know, the dude kind of felt sorry. So he gave us our money back, and apparently, well, he didn't give it to us back. He said he was going to give us a refund. We haven't seen the refund on the account yet. He said it would take like a week or two for me to get like the FedEx tracking code so they can repair my console for absolutely free, because apparently they did an error and they tested it with a UK power cord instead of a US. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm still kind of waiting on my console to be repaired. I'm still waiting for them to kind of send me a UPS tracking thing, because I haven't even received it yet, and I'm kind of sad faced. So I'm still here sitting down waiting. So I'm probably just going to get a new Xbox One temporarily until I get mine fixed. And yeah, that's my frustration. Anyway, nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. It was kind of a longer commentary than I'm usually doing, so it's pretty interesting. Make sure to kick, punch, love, abuse, kiss that like button if you do feel sorry for me for going through all this trouble. And also make sure to have a fantastic day. Follow me on Twitch. You know, all the links will be in the description below. And also, I love you guys. Bye bye. Mwah.